All right, hey, welcome back again. We've got a new Sudoku puzzle here for everybody. It is called Down with the Crown V2, so I'm guessing there must have been a previous version of this. Uh, I don't know if that is a prequel or if this one was just modified from the original, but I can try to see if that is the case or not. But anyway, this is Down with the Crown V2 by Frippe. We've got 7 by 7 Sudoku rules. So as you'll see, this is not your typical 9 by 9, it's a 7 by 7. And for our rules, we have anti-queen. So no two digits of queens move apart. In chess may be the same digit. So if you don't know, in chess, a queen can move essentially unfettered in any single given direction. So let's say this was the queen. Queen could move in any of these directions and hit any of those locations. Non-consecutive adjacent digits are not consecutive. And there you go. Those are the two rules, other than the basics of the 7 by 7 Sudoku rules, which I guess I could explain are every row, every column, but this is not a region type of situation, unless you consider these regions. Maybe you do. It does look like it does, doesn't it? So that these would be the regions. Okay, so that's the case. So you got 1 through 7 in each region. All right, so with all of that said, not very well said, but said anyway, we are going to get started on this and hopefully we can get a solve going. So where is the best place to start, you would say? And that's a good question. So maybe we start with the anti-queen on the ones. We know that none of these can be 1. No, none of these can be 1. I'm trying to do this systematically so I don't miss anything accidentally. That can't be 1. That can't be. Got those diagonals, I've got those diagonals, got those, I've got those and those. I've got those and those. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's all the possibilities of 1. It's not super restrictive. I mean, it means there has to be a 1 in one of those two. I couldn't go back to it. Okay, I was going to try to. It might make sense to look at it with color. And by that, I mean, let's just get back to where I was because I clicked away from it. How did I get rid of something previously that I'm not currently gotten rid of? Okay, there we go. That's what I missed. I still had marked something else off for some reason that I don't have here, so maybe I did it wrong, and this is good that I went back and looked at it again. So with that, let me just look real quick again, because I hate to make mistakes, but they do happen from time to time. These, nope, not those. These, and these. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I made a mistake or misclicked one or I clicked on something and it grabbed another one. Either way. So if we were to look at these in color as to what could be 1, it might actually help us. Now, the question would be, can this ever be a 1? And the answer is no, because it sees both of these and you can never put a 1 in here. So let's put that in as color. Can we do anything similar with any of these other things? I don't know that we can. Like this one, it would see that one, that one, that one, that one. What did was I saying this one? Shoot, I already forgot which one I had selected. I think it was this one. No, it was this one I was looking at. Okay. Obviously that one couldn't be. So one of these two would be. That doesn't really do too much. Okay, so I don't know that we can go much further with that ones, but there's got to have to be something like that, right? Otherwise, how are you going to get into it? So we know one of these is a 1. So is there anything that sees both of those? I don't think so. No. Okay, so maybe this coloring isn't as helpful as I thought it might be. I want to take a second just to make sure I'm not missing something. Because there could be like a combination of ones. So let's say if I picked this as a 1, it would force this to be a 1. And would it force anything else to be a 1 is the question. It would rule out both of these and this, so this would have to be the 1. None of these could be a 1, so that would have to be a 1. So my nose is itching. None of these, this would have to be a 1. So that was all of the ones would work. Sadly. Because I don't think any of these see each other, right? So the other option then in this row is here. These two would both be out. Could be a couple of options there. Don't know that you can do much with this one is the problem. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything there. So can we do anything? Maybe it's not the anti-queen to start. I'm going to leave the coloring up here just for that, though. What about, well, there's not enough of a 7 to really look around, I don't think. I'm going to give it a look, but I don't think it's going to come to much. My nose just will not stop itching. Yeah, there's just nothing doing with that one. How about consecutive digits? I mean, we can't have a 2 in any of these. Clearly, we can't have a 2 in here. There really has to be something with this queen's move, doesn't there, on this one? Because that's just where everything is. Oh wait, that's not, that can't be a 1. I missed that one. Does that now change how this worked? Because I said if this was a 1, this would have to be a 1. These are both out. That does, yeah. So me missing that little guy right there is what it is. Neither of these can be 1 because this sees diagonal, this sees diagonal. So this would have to be a 1. Now you've got 2 and going there. So this one is not a 1, which means this is a 1. So therefore these are all out. That is out, which means this one is in. That forces this one in, this one, and this one. So that gets me all the 1s. Okay, there we go. Worked out in the end. Let's get rid of this coloring now, because I feel like I might have to use it again. So now, do we move to 7? I don't think that's still going to really do much. Maybe it's consecutive digits, because we have a bunch of 1s now. So none of these can be 2. Yeah, that's what it is. If you can already see it, we've got a 2 right here. And I misclicked on something. Oh, let me do this again, make sure I'm not screwing it up. None of these can be 2s. None of these can be. None of those. That can't be. No. Okay, I misclicked that one. That was the only one I misclicked. So if you look in this row, where does the 2 go? Well, it can only go here. And now that I did that, it also tells me that none of these could have been the 2s. So this one has to be a 2. So now we can do something with the 2s, I'm sure. So 2s can't be in any of these. Let's just roll with it and see where the conflicts may lie. There and there. We know that can't be, that can't be. So we get another one right here. We actually get 2 of them because this can't be either. So both of these are 2s. So we don't have 2, no 2, no 2, no 2, no 2. This is 2. How about up in here, up in here? No 2s on any of these. Either one of these could still be a 2, so let's continue going up. None of these can be 2, and that can't be 2. So these two are the 2s. So that is 2s. Now, let's continue on with 3s. I think it's just going to go up the ladder here, so to say. No, I just already screwed that up. Those, let's get rid of those. So this is a 3. None of these can be 3s. None of these can be 3s. None of those. None of those. Obviously, the 1s can't be 3s. So there's a 3 here, so that's out. This is a 3, so that's not a 3. So we got a 3 there as well. Does that see anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything before I jot these 3s in. Okay, so both of these are 3s. 3s, not 2s, buddy. Hit the right number. So let's pull these in again. We know none of these could have been 3s. None of these. Those out. Okay, so that does give me one here. Let's just verify once again to make sure I haven't missed it. Can't be there, 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 or there. Yes, this is a 3. How about in this line? Can't be there, 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 or there, or there, or there. So that's a 3. How about down here? No, 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 and no. Down in here, these are all no's, and that's no, so these are the 3s. And we get the doot, doot, deet. Or deet, deet, doot. I don't know. How does it go? What's the proper order? You can let me know. I think it's deet, deet, doot, or doot, deet, deet, whatever. 4s. Can't have a 4 in any of these, because those will all be adjacent, so this is a 4. Can't have a 4 there. Can't have 4s in either of these now because of the queen's move, so that is the 4. None of these can be 4s, so that is a 4. None of these can be 4, that's a 4. These can be 4, there we go. And that one, and this one. So 5 is next. Let's just kind of get through these if we can. So here's the starting 5. This one right here. So that's going to rule that out. Yep, so it's going to give me a couple of nothing there. These are all out. That's out. There's one there and there. Okay, so let's see if I can remember these. Here, 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 and here all have to be 5s. Now, if we look here, this row has to have a 5 here. This one has to be there. This has it already. None of these can be, so this has to be 5. That already has it, that already has it. 6. This is gonna get easier as we go, as you can already see. So that's a 6, that's a 6, that's a 6. That is a 6, that is a 6, and that is a 6. And the rest of them are just gonna be 7s, right? 7s, there we go. You solved the puzzle. So that was fun Sudoku. It didn't have a ton of information to start with, but it works out quite well. So just having the anti-queen and the non-consecutive digits with our, once I realized, that's the word I was trying to find in my brain, that these were obviously the regions. So anyway, good Sudoku, Down with the Crown V2 by Frippe. Like always, I usually don't say this, but I always put the links below to these puzzles in the description. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos, you already know that, but I need to remind myself to say it sometimes. But anyway, there you go. Find the link down there. If you hadn't already watched all through this, give it a go yourself, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.